Hello everyone, welcome to this video on nomenclature of organic compounds. We are going to learn about Iupac rules for naming amines and nitriles. Although there are various types of amines, generally we represent it with this particular representation where an alkyl group is attached to an NH2 group. We can understand the origin of this structure from the structure of ammonia, NH3. Now if we replace one of the hydrogen, NH2, and replace the hydrogen with an alkyl group, then we will get the structure of an amine. Okay. The Iupac system for naming an amine is alkane amine. We add the suffix amine along with the alkane chain attached to it. Now there may be possibility that another hydrogen is also replaced by the alkyl group. So we classify amines into primary amine where the nitrogen is connected to only one alkyl group, secondary amine where nitrogen is connected to two alkyl groups. Here two hydrogen are replaced by alkyl groups, or tertiary amine where all the hydrogens are replaced by an alkyl group. Okay, and we name as per the classification of amines. We name them as they belong to which category. So let us see some of the example and understand this further. Let us see another example of tertiary amine. We can see nitrogen is connected to 3 carbon atoms here. Since the number of carbon atoms is 1 in each of these chain, so we can select any one of them as a parent chain and treat the other two as the substituent. So if we select this carbon as the parent chain, this will be treated as an alkane and we will name it as methane. Okay, and the remaining two groups will be treated as a substituent. So the name of this compound will be N dimethyl methane amine, where N dimethyl refers to the substituents, two methyl groups attached to the nitrogen atom, first and second, and methane refers to the parent chain that we have selected, this group. Finally, add the suffix amine. This completes the name of this molecule. Let us see another example in which we have bring the chlorine as one of the substituent in the parent chain as well. So we will again number it starting from right to left, starting from 1, 2 and 3. So we have a chlorine group on the second position of this parent chain, and these methyl groups will be treated as substituent. We have already understood this. So we have here an dimethyl and a chlorine group for which we use the prefix chloro at the second carbon of the parent chain. So we will arrange it in alphabetical order, and the name of this compound will be 2-chloro NN dimethyl propane 1-amine. At second position we have chloro. With nitrogen atom we have two methyl groups. There are 3 carbon atoms in the parent chain, so propane. The position of amine will be 1, and finally the suffix to identify it as an amine. Okay. Nitrile are the functional group in which a carbon atom is triply bonded with a nitrogen atom. Triply bonded means it has a triple bond between carbon and nitrogen atom, and the remaining valency of carbon is satisfied by an alkyl group. So we have the general structure of nitrile group as RCN. Okay. Now the Iupac system for naming a nitrile is alkane. We complete the name of this alkane and then we add the suffix nitrile to it to identify it as an nitrile. Now while counting this alkane, while naming these alkanes, we should keep in mind that we include the carbon atom of the nitrile group as well. So we will always start numbering from the carbon atom of this functional group. Okay, so let us see some examples and understand this rule. Let us begin with this example in which we have an alkyl group of 3 carbon atoms attached to the nitrile group. As per the Iupac rule, we will name it as an alkane nitrile. To name the alkane, we will include the carbon atom of the functional group as well. So we will start numbering from this carbon atom as 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so there are total of 4 carbon atoms. So we will identify the alkane part as butane, and then we will add the suffix nitrile to it to get its Iupac name as butane nitrile. Let us do one more example in which we have brought a methyl group as a substituent in the parent chain. Again the rule remains the same. We will start numbering from this carbon atom as 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we have a methyl group attached to the third carbon of the parent chain. Okay, so we will identify this substituent along with its position and include it in the name of the molecule. So the name of this molecule will be 3-methyl butane nitrile, where this 3 tells us the position of the substituent methyl Butane tells us that there are 4 carbon atoms in the parent chain, including the carbon atom of functional group, and nitrile, the suffix, tells us the functional group present here is CN. In this example, we have replaced the substituent methane, that is methyl, with another substituent. You can go ahead and complete the name of this molecule yourself and post the same on the comment section as well. I will also post the answer for this question in the comment section where you can check it, and I am sure that you are going to come up with the correct solution. So thank you so much for watching this video. In the upcoming videos, we will be learning the Iupac rules for naming amides.